Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild.
Hello, simultaneously. And
I don't know how I can beat you.
Yeah, I know.
You did.
Hello, everybody. Episode 196.
Livestream Takeover. Toyota-thon.
Happy Honda days.
That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it.
Since Matt was unresponsive for several minutes when I needed him.
Oh, yeah. Several whole minutes. Couldn't believe it.
Since one of us now creates the streams for both of us.
Yes.
I was like, hey, I need a title for you. Nothing. I was like,
and I was busy. I was on set today.
I was scrolling a meme and it was like, how dare you wish me happy Honda days when you know this family celebrates
Toyota-thon. I see a Mary Chrysler in there. I thought that was like Stellantis, though, so it doesn't work anymore. Stellantis night? Holy night? Only 3 minutes late. That's true. Only 3.
That was my fault. My fault.
Yeah. It's fine. Hey, did you do that other thing that I asked you to do?
No.
You didn't?
Sure didn't. Nope.
So Rich didn't get an opportunity to test his camera and microphone?
Nah.
Doesn't
he
need
did
it.
Not. That's okay. It's so easy now.
It's true. It is pretty easy. Set, was there a couch involved? No, not that sort of, not a casting couch session. Did. You don't know what I had to do. No, today I was on set for a commercial that they're shooting right now. It's pretty interesting. I think you would like this rig that they had on set. It was I forgot what it was called. The Scorpio.
Okay.
Scorpio 38 foot. And what this is a big robotic crane. And it can shoot around all over the place really fast.
I've seen them use that at like the red carpet stuff to do those.
Yes.
They spin around.
The whole camera is on a gimbal on the end of it. But the gimbal can rotate in 360 degrees. So it can do like all these crazy shots.
Yes.
Very fancy.
It is.
Very fancy.
Very cool. It looks a lot like the robots that load our machines, but it's just
that's true.
It has a camera on the end.
Yeah, it can't get wet. Yes.
Well, you had that for your day. My day was very busy, but as someone I saw in here said, will there be a eulogy for the Pro and Ultra kits tonight? Everyone remove your hats. The last of the Pros and Ultras have left the building.
Gosh. So you know what that means?
What does that mean?
That means tomorrow they'll be on eBay.
Yeah, exactly. I went to the website, they took off the out of stock or add to cart, and now it just says discontinued, just to like, hey, there you go. There should be no confusion. But
should be none. But there is.
There should be none, but never will that be none. Whatever.
Do you have any Pros left?
Well, yeah. Like that's
Please don't play Sarah McLachlan music for the Pro and Ultra.
But yeah, nope, they're gone. The last of them have left, and that is the end. So sad day. Sad day for.
Was it as sad, do you think, as when the Origin went away for people?
More sad. I don't think that the Origin, it's one of those, like many other products in the past, that it wasn't appreciated in its time.
It's true.
It's like Method Roosts.
Or the Axial Wraith 1.9.
Yeah, not as much, but still, yes. More like the Axial XR10.
Yes. Yep. That was heavily appreciated, but
Yes.
not in its time.
So, the best things were the complainers on when we put up the last of them. Hey, these are done. Well, they're like, that's what they said last time. Blah, blah, blah. We'll see now. We'll see. I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay, you can wait.
Like, that's what they said. I was like, yeah. I said that I had kept some back for Trucks of Fortune. This is the end of them. And that was the truth. But I allocated everything in certain percentages, and then I had this very small number left over. And I was like, that's the
Okay. Well, I think on an equally sad note, it should be mentioned that December 31st will be the final day of the Chrysler 300C.
No kidding? That thing's still in production?
Well, sort of. The regular models are going to December 31st, but they released a special edition 300C with the V8 motor that's got like 485 horse. They're only doing 2,200 of those. 2,000 for the United States, 200 for Canada. They're all sold out. Everybody bought those already.
Wow. The 300C, man, they were so... Nicole still likes them.
I still, you know what? I got a place right here because that's the same plant that I worked at.
Yeah. I mean, I like them as well. It's like, I just didn't know I didn't know that there were still new ones.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Huh.
It's pretty amazing that they're still on the same assembly line as the Dodge Charger. Yeah. Charger and Challenger. Same platform, same building, just different panels.
Yeah.
Poor man's Bentley. No, it's more of, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
but yeah.
In that terms, yeah. One of my employees has an SRT8 version of it. Like Ben just said, SRT8, yeah. And it looks so good.
It does.
Fam had an SRT8.
It's a great looking sedan.
No
Who?
surprise.
Fam did? Oh, shocker.
Yeah.
But hasn't Fam owned everything?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So yeah, wow. Thanks for that little tidbit. You ruined my night.
MX304. That's a really funny comment. 95% of 300Cs are still on the road. The rest made it home. I will say, yeah. Hey, oh yeah, I forgot we have that function. This StreamYard. I mean the yard.
The yard.
The yard. They are all based on a late 90s Merky. That's right, Gears, because I built those.
Marquee. Yes.
Yep.
I thought you said late 90s Marquee. I was like, the Panther chassis? I was like,
slightly more modern than
that. So
Charger and Challenger are going away too. Yes, but not yet. And they're coming back in an electric form. They already showed it off.
Yeah. Not exciting. Yeah, exactly. The Bose exhaust system. I was gonna say, someone had asked how long did the VR, our little custom VRD thing last yesterday from the live on too. So Brandon, before he left, because he had to run out the door basically as soon as it got the stream finished, he's like, I bet it lasts 90 seconds. And I was like, I could see it. And then
did you guys see the comment I wrote?
Yes, I did on Brandon's because I was tagged in it. So of course I got it. So it went up there and it was sitting there and it was like maybe, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. I was like, okay, he's gonna take it. But then I realized I forgot to turn the listing on. I went, oh crap! Turned it on and then within like 98 seconds, and that was just because of how. Where
was it for sale? On your website?
On the Vanquish website, yeah.
Oh, on the that's amazing.
Yeah.
You know where that's going to end up after this?
It's going to
eBay.
I don't think so. Actually, I have a photo of the new owner, and
And his address.
Yeah, a photo of the new owner, as well as myself and you.
What? Oh, who bought it?
A gentleman out of Colorado that we met at Rocky Mountain Regionals. So, you're going to remember, like,
A lot of
did
people.
my freaking AMS update automatically?
What? Oh, is it making the noise?
Yeah,
is it doing that?
I didn't update.
That's hilarious. That's really funny. Mine doesn't do that anymore. There's a new update.
There's another one. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and not do another update so that it does it on its own again. God.
Great, good job.
Anyway,
it's amazing.
So annoying.
What was the price? $10.99, right?
$10.99.
That's a good. That's a good deal.
Yeah,
considering it was handled by professionals.
And I made him a little laser card with a photo of it on there afterwards.
Right. Like, did anybody get the SBG Wheels of or Trucks of Fortune yet?
Well,
Put the laser cut card in there.
They all got it.
They
just don't know who they are.
They're like,
the card didn't make it in there.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you got an Ultra in the last batch, gotta get yourself a Wheels of Fortune.
I'm so glad that whole branding thing really worked out for me.
It was last amazing. Minute. Oh, you're 99 seconds worth of work for that part of it. Yes, I'll make it. Hey, I'll make it happen. Put in the work. Time. Better.
Yeah, you took too long. You will.
That was why.
So. I'm going to put this comment up just because they won't see it.
Now, if you commented, but you didn't hear your name, but you're not looking at your phone, you should look at it, see if it's yours.
You should. Oh, it's too late. It's gone.
So, we are going to have Rich on tonight. Rich from Cato House.
Rich Trujillo.
So also
his new workplace.
He also periodically is involved in the RC community.
Every once in a while he builds an RC car.
I don't know about that.
Well, no, he doesn't. I mean, he design. Well, what is it exactly you say you do here?
What would you say you do here, Rich?
What would you, Rich? He's not in here yet, so we can talk all the shit we want to.
Yeah. So fellas, can I we'll do this here. Can I ask what weight shock or what weight oil you like for shocks? That is one of those ones that it's a question that it completely depends on the truck and the shock and what you're doing with it. That's why they make all the different weights of oils. So
you can't see it over here, but I've got everything from 20 to 80.
Yeah, I do too. In a little carousel. And I just spin it and grab whichever. No. It's one of those things like most trucks come with 30 to 35 weight. Try that. And then if you sometimes feel like, you know what, I wish the suspension was a little slower, try a different shock weight oil. And then you'll learn something. You'll be like, I like that, or I don't like that.
Yeah.
You just gotta play around with it.
Yeah. Play around with it. Rich does more than Josh, but less than Matt. That's 100% true, Jeremy. Thank you. Matter of preference then. Well, it's sort of more of a little bit of that, but also what works. Nobody cares.
Well,
Turn this off.
It depends on how it depends on like where. Oh, this is the worst program.
Why did we do this?
How did your comps go? My comps are this coming weekend. So
thankfully, we don't have to listen to him blather on about
3 days to finish this truck here. That is the transmission for this is somewhere in Ohio. The carbon fiber has been cut, but it's in the other room. The wheels, yeah. So I have a lot to do, for a truck that does not does
You're missing your praise carousel. Yes, exactly. You're missing super chats, by the way.
Gunner, my meat belongs in your mouth. Listen, thank you very much. Hello, all. Tonight's code #SBG salty about laser cards. Save yourself. Oh, you see that big old stack of meat when you make the comment large? You can see it.
You can see his meat.
Go check out satisfiedjerky.com. I've pinned it with
I'm in the process of
the hashtag in the coupon code for that.
The hashtag is in the coupon code.
Save 10%.
The files are in the computer.
Dig in my trash for the last one that I just finished last night, which was the peppered orange teriyaki. Holy crap. I don't think I'd ever had that one before. It was so good.
I finished smoky barbecue, although this one just says smoky Barbie.
You're right. Got
That's
it?
a typo. It's cool. I ate this today, the whole bag in one sitting.
I ate
just so you know,
that other one in one sitting last night as well. I was feeling
Perry G, thank you. Rich is on tonight, but why?
Because Matt was incorrect in a couple of things, and we were going to have him on last week because of it. And they're like, "Oh, but we've been meaning to have Rich because we've got some mystery boxes."
Do have some, yeah, but we can't open those until he's on the stream. And
that's correct.
David Johnson. Hello, everyone. Love the show. Thank you so much for watching. Much appreciated. If you have a more question-y sort of comment, by all means, you can plop it in here.
Yes. Poor man John Doe as well. Hello from Rancho Cordova again. Will the both of you be doing a CJ7 upgrade build video? Would like to see what you guys plan on doing. I do have some stuff planned for mine.
So do I. But mine's going to air tomorrow. The start of it.
So
what's on the bench.
So it's nothing very like in depth or crazy. Just some.
Yeah, it's mostly cosmetic. Ass. No, it's not true. I did some mechanical bits. Apologies to Matt Damon. It's so great. Yeah, there will definitely be stuff on the CJ7. Although for me, things are getting shitty here in terms of the weather. It's freezing temperatures now, and I don't like doing stuff outside this time of year, so I might be making upgrades and not knowing how those upgrades work so much.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Travis B, thank you very much. Hey, Matt and Josh, looking to try a channel of my own. Go for it. And was curious if either would be cool with an email/DM wanting resources on things like cameras, music editing, etc. Anything is appreciated. Yeah, of course. Hit us up. Me more than Josh, because I'm the technical guy. And Josh does everything I say.
Somewhat true.
Mostly true. Who just ran out and bought a Mac Studio?
I was gonna.
Yeah, you were gonna.
I'm getting used to it.
I love it. I'm so happy again.
I am enjoying a lot of the Mac features already. Transfer to and from phone.
Yes.
Amazing.
Handoff.
I mean, I already use a MacBook, like that's my daily driver for work and stuff. But I've never had a desktop version of a Mac, and it takes a little bit, but I'm actually getting happy.
Are you trackpadding it?
I'm not. I have a mouse.
No.
Are you liking the trackpad?
Oh yeah. I'll never go back to a regular mouse. Yeah.
Okay, I'll think about it, but I just don't. We'll see.
Okay. Any progress learning the Radio Master MT12? Yes, I'm getting good at it because I've been watching a lot of videos on the internet from people who are in the drone space that have this, because they sent them to the drone guys too. And I'm so learned. I learned how to turn off the thing that says stop. You know how she says stop as soon as you turn the radio on? Like,
welcome to HTX.
Oh.
Switch warning.
Switch warning's still on. But after you go out of there, she doesn't say anything anymore.
Oh, I don't think mine ever did.
Because you've got the 4-in-1.
Yeah.
Welcome to HTX.
That's it. No switch warning. But
I've learned some stuff.
I've been going back and forth with Radio Master over the last week or so, trying to work some things out that may be a slight issue. But I think we'll get there.
Okay.
I still don't. I'm glad I don't owe them anything, but at this point, I'm a little perturbed. We'll see. It's okay.
DK, you're a damn dirty liar. There's no way that Josh looks and sounds better. Impossible.
I think that's
it could be a microphone thing. I recommended a microphone.
Very nice microphone. My sound,
what it is
very good. What do they say? Half of the taste comes from the sound. Remember. Thank you very much. It would be cool to see a Class 1 style comp build off around the CJ7. Ooh, It would not be my choice for that, just because of the size and how much of everything I would replace if I was going to try and turn that into a comp truck.
Yeah, and that was my super chat, but that's fine.
No, it was not.
Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, fine. Josh's stream looks and sounds better. Him, not so much. You know what? It's probably because
details. Oh, you know what?
It doesn't matter.
Have you? What if we do?
What are you gonna do?
What about now? The glow.
Turn that off. That looks so
smooth, though.
People want real, Josh. They don't want.
No, I think this
Kardashian.
This is how my skin looks. It's just
normally.
Yeah, I just have this natural smoothness with a slight shine and glow.
What about? How about me? How do I look better now? I better crank this. I'm going to crank it up to very strong.
I did on mine as well. I'm like, oh,
so smooth.
I did it to Fam yesterday when he was sitting there, and he goes, "Oh my God, turn it off!" He's like, "You look like Mr. Potato Head." It just. He goes, "Why isn't it working on you?" I'm like, "It's on for me too."
Oh my gosh, it's so great. So please don't go to the animal filters. Not to worry. Maybe he was born with it. Bring a guy.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Enough mucking about. We got to get to mail call because we got to get through all of this first.
Our mail call before we bring Rich on for the other part of the mail call.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going first. Okay.
Okay.
Richard Turks and Jerps sent me some Christmas gifts. He sent me 3 trucks, or 2 cars, or 1 car and 2 trucks. I've got what is that?
Partridge in a pear tree.
An International machine. International.
Scout 2. Worst Scout.
Okay. Nobody asked what your opinion was. A Land Cruiser FJ60 metal Real Riders. Very nice. That's from, you might recognize that one. That's from Herbs and Sure.
Oh. If it's a Toyota, though, I probably didn't pay any attention to it.
And then it's a gasser, eh? It's Canadian gasser.
The absolute perfect gasser for you.
Yeah, it was made for me.
Are you still going to build your Class 1 as a gasser, just as an homage to your favorite vehicle? I think you should. I think that you should.
When did that ever get discussed? Never.
Oh, I think pretty at length. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He also, I don't remember that in the slightest, but Richard also made me these really nice metal signs, weathered signs.
He's a madman.
Look at this. Look at this one. Scale Builders Guild, just like the Chinese knockoff stickers.
Love it.
And then probably my favorite, and I have to try to find a place to actually put this.
He made you a Ferrari logo and everything.
Yeah, he made me a Ferrari logo. Isn't that so nice?
It is.
I wish I had skills like that. He's just such an artist. These are real metal and that's real rust. Real nice.
I'm missing my other item, but that's fine. I think most importantly that we should show. I don't know if Matt got one of these or not. Maybe he'll show. But just to still on the RC 4-wheel drive Christmas list.
I thankfully have not received that yet.
So got the.
But I know that I will.
Is the Simpsons flavor?
Yeah.
Each of the.
Do you think they had to take Mike Durston out of there, or is he still in there?
They did not. Mike did not make it, but Eric is in there now.
Okay. So, oh, he is.
I feel like they did.
Turtle.
Yeah, I feel like they did.
They did him dirty on that one.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's not really what he looks like.
So, but still made the list. There was an ornament in there. I've got it hanging on the wall with the rest. I'm missing one ornament. I don't remember what year. I have to look, but yeah, I missed 1 year or like lost the ornament. So, let's see here. Where's
oh god,
crawlers, thank you very much. You guys inspired me to start filming crawling again. One,
hey,
film and drive one-handed is harder than it looks. Two, my legs are sore. It is a weird like walk. Now I walk absolutely weird already. So like I have a very weird walk just because of my whacked ankles. But it is exacerbated by that hunched over, like chasing and film. Stupid printer.
It's really hard when you have a gimbal and the radio. Josh uses just a GoPro, not me.
Sometimes I use a gimbal.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because I use my
2-3 years ago. Oh hey, all right. Yeah.
So, it's way easier with this. Like the gimbal takes a lot of the work out of it. GoPro.
Do you hold it upside down though, right? Yeah.
But with
you were inverted.
Where up is down and down is expensive, or whatever.
Yeah, that's close enough.
But anyway, yes. Best of luck with your channel.
Yeah, good luck with that. That'll be fun.
Hey, Miss might be going. Isn't fair. Doesn't get the
good
rich
one,
tones of the.
Good one, Chris.
Tom Havel, thank you very much. Just wanted to say the new camera angles are nice. Fully expect fist bumps, radio touches, and matchbox kisses because they're both the same all the time.
That's right. That's exactly right. Can just wait.
No,
do I have to?
You know what? Fine, but you're getting it with a 24 scale just because mine's bigger.
Get even just hearing you say that out loud. Puke. All right. Did you go? Have you gone yet?
Yeah, RC 4-wheel drive. That counts.
Okay. All right. I got a box of junk from Vanquish, including the new CMS mount and the stubby kit for the VFD.
You have to use one or the other, remember.
What?
Huh?
Hey. Easy now. Yeah, you can't use both.
You could. Well, you technically
You
could.
shouldn't.
Yeah, shan't. So
We shan't be doing that.
so anyway, yes, you should choose one or the other.
All right. Well, maybe if I have 2 trucks, I could try them on 2 trucks.
There you go. 2 trucks at the same time.
Along with those things from Vanquish, Brandon sent me all the things that you never sent me.
For one, he didn't. It's not like Brandon physically mailed them for you.
No,
Brandon
he just did the thing that you never did, which was
transported
get
the
them in a
box.
box.
And the things that I had for you didn't merit their own shipment.
No, but you could have sent these things, and I had to ask Brandon to do that.
Well,
so stupid old Lamborghini. Who cares?
you owe me for that.
Yeah, the check's in the mail. A very nice selection of Volvos. I had the red one already, but I'll have another.
Yep.
2 850s, and then an Amazon wagon.
Yes.
That's a metal.
I like it.
Metal Real Riders. And then there were also some Porsches, because why not?
Because obviously.
Because why not?
Taycan and that sick orange Carrera.
That's a very nice orange. And then along with that, Brandon threw a treasure hunt in there too.
Is it your second treasure hunt?
It's my first treasure hunt.
First treasure hunt.
Yeah. It's hard to see, but
Big
it
days.
says under there, congratulations. This symbol meant you just found a collectible treasure hunt vehicle. But they probably made like 1,000 of these, right?
There's a group for us on Facebook.
Okay.
Kaijan treasure hunt owners.
It's a Raijin Express.
Whatever.
Kaijan.
Whatever it is.
Kaiju.
Someone had
Kaiju.
Where did it go? I wish I could like cue comments. This one. What are we doing for VRD AMS benchmark? So when I was running the prototype stubby setup, this is what I had ran for nationals. But I 3D printed these mounts that went across, and I had a little plate over the top, which the plate really actually isn't needed. I just felt, I guess, like doing carbon. Maybe it braces it a little. But that gave my winch mount right on the top, and it bolts to the stubby setup, to the cross brace that's used on the stubby. And that was a good option for me. Now, I think this also took place. You had to use a bumper from the outside. There's definitely going to be more and more options available. This was one that I did, probably one I could put the file up for free if you guys wanted to download and use it yourself.
Stop all the downloading.
I'll try and get that posted up if anybody wants it. Next on mine, I got a new body for a 124 scale.
Wow, look at all the masking you did.
This is the Coyote for the 124 scale, the new one.
Coyote.
I weaseled my way into this body early. So, the problem is, Matt, that it's, I guess, been liquid masked already.
Yeah, huh?
So what do I do with
that? Well, first of all, you're going to need a brand new sharp number 11 blade.
Okay.
So
I've many been untouched.
You've got at least a 5-pack. Well, 4 of the remaining 5-pack that you bought when you bought the blade.
The new year is almost here, so it's almost time.
It's you're gonna have to make some shapes or logos or something and tape them to the outside and get a light box to shine the light through so you can trace around the thing. Or you can just peel it off and paint it one color.
Can I? Because I don't feel like it's just like peeling super easy.
Well, that's the whole point. It's supposed to peel off so you can get it off.
I felt like it would.
Well, hold on. Do you want to just send it to me?
No, I need it for this weekend.
Just run it like that. It's done.
It's not out of the question. So
just run it like that.
Oh, okay. It does kind of. Yeah, this could be a thing. Okay.
Matt already showed us that prototype. I only showed the skid, and nobody knew what it was.
It seems like so much work. Why would anybody do this?
So they can get nice. Oh, forget it. You don't know. You just don't get it, man. You never will, either.
Oh, it's actually satisfying now. Yes.
So they were going to use that body. PL was going to use that body for promotional purposes, and you stole it out of the hands of one of their painters.
Actually, it was going to go to a kid for Christmas.
Sorry, Billy.
Yeah.
We had to give that to an influencer.
So, yeah. Anyway. So if I can get this all off here, we'll be in good shape.
Oh my God. All right.
So
yeah, great. You got a coyote body. Neat. I bought myself some Hot Wheels. Because, why not? I got Land Rover Defender, Audi Sport Quattro, a CRX that I thought was quite nice, and a Mitsubishi Pajero. I don't know why. I'm kind of mud studs. I've kind of gone out of my wheelhouse here on the stuff that I like to buy.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know what's wrong. Oh, I also bought this premium pack.
I've seen
Rally.
that. I've definitely seen that posted up a handful of times. That
looks
thing
pretty good.
does
They
look
got
pretty
some good stuff in there. That RS200 is a nice looking model. And I already had a Lancia, but I wanted another one. That MG Metro 6R4 is quite the car. Okay, anyway. You got anything else?
Yes.
I have two more things.
I almost have my body
That's what Rick and Cutter were. Mud studs. Rick considers himself to be a bit of a mud stud.
In this package here, I've got what I assume will be, yes. These are quite long. These are servo horns specifically needed for my 24 scale. I thought that I had a servo horn. I did not for the one that I needed. So I had to call Reef and I was like, hey, these show out of stock. I can't get them from A-Main in time. They're shipping in 3 days from there. I need them sooner than that. So he's like, I'm
a bit of an influencer, and
the kid's not getting a gift anyway. So just send that stuff over here now. And
well, sorry, Billy, you were going to get these servo horns too for your new build that you were doing, but
so yeah. Anyway, so thank you to Reef and go. I can't remember if I have anything. I have one. No, nothing else.
Craig Thompson, he bought 2,200 Hot Wheels yesterday.
I freaking saw that post.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was nutso.
Yeah. Oh, starred even better. TRD Adventure. Thank you very much, Tim. What's up, y'all? Hope all is well. Been busy. Managed to get a few new builds up and going and snagged a 4-wheel steer Capra for the kiddo for our next build.
Fun.
4-wheel steer Capra, the best Capra they've made.
Yep.
A lot of fun to modify and to drive. I really liked that one. And yeah, I saw a handful of your new videos there, Tim.
Yeah, Tim's been on it lately.
I try and keep
lots of producing
with the net.
Yep.
So yeah. Blue Dilly, Josh, why is the no prep crowd?
Josh is why the no prep crowd changed the rules.
Wait. Oh, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Oh, and here's Billy right here. Sorry, Billy. Josh needs to build a cop truck. this weekend. All right. Next for me, you might have seen this on the website. I didn't see it on the website today, but it's here now. Traxxas now has a Fortec 2.0 in the BL2S formatting.
Ah, yes. So are they
40 miles an hour?
Are they just going to that? They're going to update all models now to that BL2S rather than brushed.
Yes, that's happening.
Makes
as far
sense.
as I know. This is the 2.0 though, not the 3.0. So there's some
you're
benefits.
right. So it's the shorter
2.0.
one.
Yeah, this is the shorter wheelbase, which I actually think is probably the better choice for most people. Now that I think about it, because this one,
Alex had some things to say about that.
Well, in terms of the Vortex, anyway.
Agreed.
But the benefit here is that this is a much more common wheelbase.
Right. I think that was
so
Alex.
you can stick a lot of different bodies on it, right? Like this one, for example, the CTS-V Cadillac.
I do love Cadillac.
I also love the Cadillac. But yeah, this is a nice looking body, pre-done, finished, everything. Oh, we got some Saran on here. It's pretty nice.
That's a good body.
Stickers for windows, but we can fix that.
Yeah, you could just use this liquid mask.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, the 2S brushless is definitely a benefit, and it makes all of those models come alive. The Wrestler, the 2S Slash. This thing is a very good example of that because it goes from I think it went from 20 miles per hour to 40.
That's twice as much.
That's 2 times as many S's.
So, I think that it is a good thing and good for the consumers. Things will last a little longer.
100%.
Oh, let's see. Okay, I did send Rich, if he's watching still currently, which I imagine he is, an invite through the Facebook Messenger.
Excellent.
So we'll be able to
Hopefully
get to that.
He knows how to do that. Do you have anything else? I got one more thing.
Not that I can show.
All right. Cool. Thread and Resin sent me a bunch of stuff today. Got a very nice t-shirt. I was like, oh, that's very tasteful. Very nice.
Hey, it matches your
yeah,
kind of matches your style.
Tattoo-ish shirt, which I thought was cool. Thank you.
Is it just
Hassle
Matt's side, or is everybody else noticing that? Am I glitchy or is he glitchy?
What? What's wrong?
You're very glitchy, or my stream is glitchy. You're frozen on my stream. It's hard to say. So,
hard to say where that's coming from. But Josh also sent me a whole passel of stickers.
Yeah, and there's some freaking good ones in there. Okay, it is Matt's.
Yeah. Okay, fine. My favorite, and quite possibly the best one, it ain't easy being wheezy.
Let me tell you, that was a hot commodity in the office because I shared the thread and resin stickers with the around
the gang
around the shop, and that ain't easy being wheezy sticker. Yeah, they're like, "Ooh, I have asthma. I'm taking that. Ooh, I have
asthma. I actually do have asthma, so very appropriate. And I got 3 of them. So, yeah,
excellent. RMCTX. Thanks, Forrest. The winch mount. Oh, thanks for the winch mount file, maybe? Or is Forrest providing you with one? Or if Forrest can't, I will. And
maybe Forrest is his god.
So
thank Forrest.
Thank Forrest.
It's just so great. If you want to get some of these stickers, threadandresin.com. Did you get this one? Did you get that one?
Yes, I did. I still like the Rise and Shine assholes.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, they're all good.
So Rich is queued up. He's ready.
He is. I see him there. I see him.
So we have this little background, and we can see before.
We can see what you do, Rich. You scum.
And look at just the ease.
Wow. Look at the ease, simplicity of bringing in. Oh, your mic doesn't work. So that's great.
Yep.
Not my fault.
Man, should have tested that beforehand, Rich. It's weird. I like that he's
you
like,
have a whole thing where you can test it before you come in here. Unbelievable.
So, do you want to just voice over for Rich? Like what you think he's.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
He'll get there. Nope.
Will he?
Still not. Look at the ease of womp womp. Yeah.
Is he on? Are you on your phone?
No, he's on a computer.
He's on a computer. Well, that's. Oh.
Nope. No. Bad lip reading. Yeah, exactly.
So all the product releases coming out for the next 6 months.
So now I've been working on a no. It'd be funny if I just had him muted, and you can do it from your phone. Yes.
Yeah, you can do it from your phone.
I was just making sure that I didn't
hear your wife in the background going, "Sucky, sucky,
Oh.
sucky."
Verizon muted his computer. They knew he was going to give some leaks out.
I know this. I can't remember exactly what this is from, but I like it.
It's Always Sunny, right?
Is it Always Sunny? But I don't remember that episode. I watched all of them.
I couldn't tell you that.
Somebody remind me.
Yeah, I'm probably wrong.
Okay.
While Rich calls technical support, I removed him from that part.
Horizon technical support.
But
all right.
Oh,
good show.
I did. Oh crap! I do have one more thing I got some M.2s.
Oh, sick.
I just got 2 for now out of the 4. So
I
got 2 terabyte 980 Pros.
Excellent.
So my enclosure should be here any moment.
Nice.
And
that's good.
I'll have my storage solution up and running. Was it easy setup on your side?
Yeah.
Sweet. No.
Basically, plug in, and you're good. Ooh, now we got mega rich face. All right.
Hey.
Finally. That's
Dude,
way better.
The picture
I
quality on
told
your
you
phone is also.
Yeah, your phone's better than your laptop, dude.
Yeah, use this.
It's not even my laptop. It's my home PC.
Well, that's a problem because that thing is a potato.
You know what? That's how these body mounts happen. We're using Windows 98 to.
That was the most solid release in years.
You know,
it's really nice to have you on this show, Rich. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I feel the love.
Yeah.
How's everything going over there at Cato House?
That's my side hustle.
Horizon.
That's my side hustle. See, I got my Axel hat on.
Yeah. Well, that's all we do is talk about side hustles.
Yeah,
here
all we talk about is side hustles. We don't talk about work. How's it going? How you been?
It's good. I've been good. You guys. I've been watching you nerds get even nerdier, and it's just been amazing.
It's a
slow decline.
Yeah. No, it's been good. Actually, believe it or not, we did a rock crawling day with the guys in the entire surface division on Friday. We went out to go run, so almost all the rigs were mine.
I was going to say, I was going to guess that most of them don't actually own a vehicle over there.
Oh, I was just assuming that, Rich's were unused, so in perfect running condition.
No. I use mine.
How could they tell which was which since they all match? It's like when you're driving, like which one am I driving? It's like,
yeah.
You know, I actually put a different body on one of them just because I was like, I don't want them to screw up all my bodies. but you know, it's the same thing. It's interesting when you have these guys. A lot of our engineers. I mean, we have guys that work on crawler stuff, but then we have other guys that work on the race, the basher stuff, boats, things like that.
Sure.
So even though they've never really gone out and run, they're always like, why? Why do you guys drive these crawlers?
Why slow? That looks so boring. It doesn't jump.
Like, what's the point?
Then you say, you go right to the boat guys and you go, well, it's really hard to drive a boat on these rocks.
Actually, what I say is, have you checked your bonus check lately? That's why we do these crawler things. Because
snap.
You know?
Because somebody has to make something that sells here.
Right.
And
right. But what was pretty cool, though, is that I got the guys out. One of the mistakes I did make is I didn't set up courses, which is what I should have done. It was kind of a free-for-all. So some of the guys, they were kind of into it. And then they're like, all right, that was fun. But I know all of them are still RCers at heart. If I had set up courses, they would have been challenged to do it, and then they really would have done it. So I screwed up on that part of it. But it was fun to see some of the guys pick up, like they were driving base camps, CJ7s. I had a couple pros out there, SEX6. So it was fun to watch them, and I had them progress. Oh, and SEX24s too. So I had them kind of progress from certain vehicles, and then they get to the pros, and they're like, "This is cheating." They just go over everything. It's like,
it's like when you get the fast cart at the go-karting.
Yeah, exactly. So
like the governor's off this one.
I'm at that point now.
Oh
yeah, I am. People when
the
guys see me,
computer,
they're like
yeah,
it's kind of a big deal.
No, but it's been good. It's been good. Just still doing all the. So what do I do? You guys, Josh is the one that effing kills me. You know what? I do things to make Josh complain. Look at these ejection points on the grill of the Jeep. I can't handle it. Get out of here.
Josh complains about everything, though, Rich. Don't make it seem like he only complains about you. He complains about everything.
And don't let me let you get away thinking that we didn't know the outcome of the pro crawler comp, the test results. Oh, this one clears this rock better with the portals, so I gotta hand it over to him. Get out of here, both of you guys. Give me a break.
Rich, just for the record, people should have realized by the third time I named an obstacle after the devil something that it wasn't a serious test.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it came in second. What are you so upset about?
Again, I knew the results. As soon as you announced, I'm like, okay, we got second. Red Tech got third. Vanquish wins. All right, I get it.
It had portals.
I can't win. Why do you put portals on everything? And then Josh does it. Oh, look, he's got portals. Hey.
Well, hey, I'm so appreciative. I can't say it enough that you didn't put portals on your best vehicle.
Oh,
if you would put portals on this, I
would have burned you guys at the stake. The internet would. Now, that was probably one of the cleanest both releases Axial has had in terms of no leaks, no tower snitches, no early dealer information, and that one had been known about kind of around for a long time.
Yeah, thanks, Matt, for throwing me on the bus with Randall.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
I wish that I had heard it from you. That would have been
a long time ago.
You did. You did tell me about it a long time ago.
Right,
you asked me to look at the dimensions.
We all have NDAs. It's fine.
You're like, hey, check out. Make sure that everyone did their homework first, and then check out these dimensions and get back to me. I was like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, no, the Jeep came out good. Randall did a good job.
Yeah, man.
Came out
and
good, so.
As far as clean, as far as comments on the internet.
Yeah.
That
For the most part, it was pretty.
it's never going to be
pretty
100%
positive.
but
I had
that one went
asked
really well.
I had asked Matt to what do you call it? I had asked them to put not just another Jeep in the title for one of the ads, because every time we do something, it's always about the Jeep stuff. And I think one of you guys did that as well. But I told them, come on, let's just go right at these guys. They're all gonna bitch that it's another Jeep. So let's just say it's not another Jeep. You know, not just another Jeep, but
not just another Jeep.
Yeah.
I think I started my video by saying, if you're even thinking it, just stop watching. Which explains why I only got 10 views on a video, but
but no, that one was really good. The video was great. Everything.
Yeah.
The only thing we did have a screw up. The pricing didn't go through right on some places, so it was like $579 or something like that. It was an early edit and whatever. So as smooth as I was hoping it was going to be, we still had a little bump in the road, but for the most part,
that was confusing. I was confused by it. I was like, I don't know what's going on here, for sure.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I can actually tell you. Basically, what happened is this was a price point that we put in there a long time ago, and when we did this whole transition, which everybody knows about Oracle and all the stuff that we've had going on, there's still bugs in the system that people are learning to try and correct, and that was one that kind of squeezed through where you thought you did something, and the way this new system works, it wasn't set up right. So that was the reason it went there. But it was put out a fire. Like, yeah.
I had a question about that, but I forgot now. Does Oracle give you like a discount?
Give you a discount?
Yeah, for all the screw ups.
It should be free.
It should be. It should be, from all the heartache that we've heard about.
Yeah, you know, it's tough when you've got systems that you've been running for 20, 30 years. And then, we've been, acquiring several companies, and they're all in different systems as well. So
humble brag.
Yeah. Well, it's the truth. You pick up all these companies that are running different things, and Horizon is continuing to grow and all that good stuff. But you have to make a change at some point, and so they really thought we were prepared, and I think everybody thought we had it all good, and then they flipped that switch, and all hell broke loose.
Just kidding.
Right.
Don't worry, there'll be no problems today.
Yeah, but the good news is that it's getting better. There's still a lot of bugs in the system, but we're still getting through it, and it's going to be better in the long run, especially for us internally, and it makes it a lot easier for everybody to be on the same page all around the world, because again, everybody was doing different things in different ways, so at least this makes it a little bit cleaner. So
yeah,
very cool.
I think that'll be once everything's smooth, hopefully it makes everything easier. Hopefully it allows that you can take whoever is running the tower side normally and just handcuff them to a chair. Like, if you have a release coming out, like, nope.
That person must have either got fired or quit like a long time ago. That's why this didn't get leaked. Or you're like, hey, see this ball? See this ball? See this ball? Go get it. Okay, now we can release it. Go.
Just give them a decoy to release. Like,
oh, that's a good idea. Actually, that's a pretty good one. Yeah,
give them a phony product.
They still get the itch.
I'll just brand it all Vanquish stuff.
Like,
Vanquish copied a TRX4 to the T. What is this Range Rover?
That seems really odd for them to do that. Oh well, post.
Oh. I wonder if Harley's going to report it on his Harley page or his YouTube, the Scale News.
Of course, copied more times than anything else. Perry G, as a fellow 620 owner, I approve of this guest. Which one is the 620?
I used to have one. I don't have it anymore. I sold that one.
Oh yeah, he sold that one.
What's the 620?
What's that?
It's not the red one.
The pickup truck.
Okay, the pickup is a 620. Gotcha. Yeah. I don't know my Datsuns.
I work with Associated to go ahead and release it as a
That was very nice of you to do that. Yeah. We missed a couple of your super chats here. We should probably get through those real quick. James Jones, thanks very much. Has anyone mounted F10 straights to a TF2? Yes. Twisted Fab Co. has done that. So go check
I've seen him
it out.
on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And then this is in regards to the CJ ID. Wider tubes and shafts for pro axles, so we can put them under the CJ with 2 2s. Ordered one. I'm going to make it the next gen Wraith. So yeah, the pro axles from the SEX Pro have the tube style plastic center section. The wider tubes would give it a lot more leverage. Maybe a little hard on those. Might need a truss, but I mean, wider tubes have been made for other axles in the past. I could see the aftermarket handling that without much issue. Just
idea portals on those extra long wide tubes, and then you can have portals on your CJ.
Or we might actually win one of your reviews.
That's what I'm saying. But this body is
CJ versus Michigan.
Oh, you don't need portals to beat the Michigan. That's an easy victory.
The Chuck wagon.
So Rich, obviously you can't talk about any upcoming projects on the stream.
Right.
But maybe later.
I have something. I can tell you guys something. We're not doing a Dodge Ram Charger. I think that's always asked every time.
What about the 90?
How about a Dakota?
We're not doing a Dakota.
My brother-in-law's got one. I want to build him one of those.
We're not re-releasing the 6x6.
When's the UMG coming back?
Yeah, put portals on the UMG, please.
Yeah, XR10 is not coming back.
Have you?
What else? What else can I crush everybody's dreams that are into the axial stuff?
Bomber.
Gone.
Never
coming back.
I have a serious question for you.
Yeah.
Have you
driven? Do we do this on the show?
Yeah, I know, right? Have you driven one of the SCX 10-2 I-beam trucks?
No, personally? I have not.
I wondered.
Oh,
yeah. I'll be dead honest. I was not feeling that when the guys designed it back at Proline, and they showed me and they told me about it. And the reason I said is I think, look, the problem I have with it is, it's scale, but you're putting it on an SCX 10-2 crawler chassis, and it's going to go slow, and I think you're going to have people expecting it to be able to go really fast. I mean, unless you're Josh, who throws a freaking whatever 7-volt motors and speed,
7-cell nickel. In case you got like a 7-cell nickel pack and
right,
throwing cool new NiCads on there.
All your freaking 7-pound batteries or whatever that big ass battery is. I don't know. But no, and that was the only thing that I was a little concerned about. I was like, you're going to have these people buying this thing and have an expectation of it performing really well, and that's you. But that is myself thinking as a brand that does RTRs and kits, while Proline can do accessories and they can really do these hop-up things and different things that people can try out, and so it's easier for them. So that's where I was a little bit on the shell shock side of it, like, ooh, I don't know, guys. I don't know if you really want to spend that money, but they can, and that's the perfect place to do it. So I have not driven one. I watched it run on videos and stuff during the development, and helped the guys out a little bit.
Yeah,
came out great.
You've got to do some funky stuff in order to make it perform the way people will intend it to, and it's up to people like me and Josh to maybe show off what's possible when you change a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's certainly something to look at.
When we saw the prototype of that a 3D printed version of it way back when they released the Ranger body from Proline.
Oh yeah,
and it was one of Ian's early. I just want to let's see.
What are you doing there?
Just let's see. We saw a prototype of that right around February 2021.
Oh, God,
in episode 143 of the Scale News. So
you know what he did, Rich? He made our mod squad. Well, they actually volunteered, so I can't fully fault Josh for this. But he went ahead and had the guys do a complete spreadsheet of everything that he's mentioned on the Scale News, so it's completely searchable. So he can go back and go, oh yeah, episode 32 talked about this.
If you'd like to go back to episode 143, at 2 minutes and 19 seconds is when the Ranger.
Oh my God.
So
Wow.
it's so embarrassing.
It's amazing. Thank you to DK and
Yeah,
Alex.
DK and Alex, very nice guys. Hopefully they get some sort of payment for that.
Yes, they do.
And Travis B, thank you. Exoterra's Riri, please. I've got an Exoterra, new in box.
I do. I have one of the first 10.
Yeah, and you've got one of the first melted ones too.
I don't have that anymore.
Yeah, it's in garbage.
You know, I actually sold the front half of that melted car. I cut it in half on my bandsaw and put it in a box and shipped it to somebody, I think in Hawaii, who wanted to make a Rexo before the Yeti was available. They'd take a Wraith and they'd
I had a Rexo.
I got a question for you guys because I wasn't really following the XR10 back in those days. Did they ever release the cutting brake?
Nope. It was never
you know what's funny? I found a box of parts of all the prototype stuff for the cutting brakes. I'm serious. I literally found it the other day. I was looking for a pinion, and I'm going through these shelves. We have these shelves and stuff, and I'm like, "What is this stuff?" And I look, and it's all the T1 sample parts of their cutting brake system. I'm like looking at it, I was like, "What is this?" And I started putting it together. I was like, "Oh my god, this is an XR10." Yeah.
I think Brandon has the functional one still.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, I was like looking at like, how the hell did this thing go together? But
you can email Brandon for those instructions.
yeah.
Oh, Wyatt's watching. Hi, Wyatt.
Hello.
Have you been running that? Have you been running the Suga at all? Because he has the original Suga body. Oh shoot! I was going to ask you something, Rich, but then you rudely interrupted us on our show.
My bad.
That's okay. Darn it! What was I going to say? Oh well, doesn't matter. Probably not. Not on this show.
Oh,
and to clarify for these guys too, what do? I still manage projects. I'm not a designer. So you guys can't give me crap every time I'm saying, why do Rich or what people say I'm a designer because they I'm not a designer.
You're not a designer, Rich. But you're an approver.
I come up with ideas and I help develop them. The SX6, that was mine. You know, there's a lot of projects like that were mine. But I am not a designer. So when Josh's like, why did they do that on the Vetera? Blah blah blah. I didn't have any choice. That was a designer that did that. I just bring it to fruition.
You know, my favorite part about it, Rich, is that people will be like, we'll release something new, and someone will attribute it to something they've seen me do, like on my own. And Brandon's over there going, I did it.
Right.
I designed it. Why does he
gets very upset? I tell people all the time, Josh doesn't do that.
Yeah.
He doesn't do any of that there.
He could draw you some light plans or something like that, or crosswalks.
He's a glorified cardboard bitch. He barely touches the computer. They like, get your hands away from there. Get out of here.
I just walk up to the screen every once in a while and go, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I do that a lot too. I do that a lot. That's the truth.
That is a job. Rich and I can attest. That is a job. Be like,
that's an important job.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. That's exactly that one. I don't know about that. Why don't you come up with 3 or 4 more options and bring that back to us?
Yeah.
David, are you talking about this little guy? Because actually, Rich, you'd be interested in this. You know what this is, right?
It's a UTV 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Thank you. Of course it did.
Well, you know, I always, like I said, I love watching all the stuff you guys do, and I hate to admit that in public, but it is the truth. I like to see what you guys are building and stuff, but I live vicariously through you guys because I just don't find the time, and then it's not the time, it's more so I know exactly what I would want, and it's going to take me too long to get exactly there, so screw it. I'll just watch Matt and Josh build stuff, and I'm good to go, and that's it. So that's the reason I don't mess with it too much anymore, doing custom builds and stuff.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
All I like
it's a lot of work.
Though. Build more, buy more tools. It's really the tools.
Well, but then again, too, you guys also have your YouTube pages, so that helps with all that stuff. You got to keep that stuff good. So I get that part of it.
That's sort of why I think that's probably, it's sort of like a little bit of tit for tat. Like, if it wasn't for the YouTube, I wouldn't have as many projects. And if it wasn't for as many projects, I wouldn't have the YouTube. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But I give you guys kudos. You guys keep doing it, and I keep seeing stuff every week, and it's like, damn, I don't know how those guys do that.
I can imagine.
Nerds than I thought.
I can imagine just on the other side, Rich is going, one of these days he's gonna quit. He's gonna stop saying that he's gonna quit. I'm not gonna have to listen to him again.
You know
Still hasn't quit.
I can't wait for the day that I can review Josh's products. That's what I'm waiting for.
What's stopping you from doing it now, Rich? That would be amazing.
Because it wouldn't have any audio. It just...
Yeah. I don't think it would take much audio to get my point across of what I was saying.
It'd just be, you know what it'd just be? It'd just be Rich throwing things in a dumpster.
Yeah. Just like this, like, what?
I guess people like portals. I don't know.
Yeah. Someday, though, I'll have my day. Someday I'll have my day.
I look forward to that day. I don't know if you know, Rich, but I'm in pretty high demand these days. I was offered a position at Vanquish to be their media guy, their marketing media guy. So if you've got any positions like that over at Horizon that are remote, let me know.
Yeah, like, no, Matt, you have to be in Sacramento.
I was like, pass.
We were on FaceTime and I just did a 360 around the parking lot. It's like, nah. Yeah. But once you move here, you can own a firearm. It's fine. You'll be fine. You'll be safe.
Oh, right. Yeah. You live in the same neighborhood as Josh. No, thank you. Tony Thompson, thanks very much. The original Wraith needs a comeback. People like to go wraithing.
I know. Yeah, that's another one that's not going to happen.
Yeah, it was outdated when it came out.
It was not. It was so ahead of its time. It was so good. It had a full depth interior.
That's true. It did have a nice interior.
Realistic cage. That thing, the Wraith, was freaking awesome. It was the first car to have AR-60s. It was 2009.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
2000. Ooh, might have been early. No, it's 2010. That came out in 2010. But it was such a good car.
I don't know how you guys remember it so fondly. Like, I
don't remember it fondly. I didn't love it.
Like, I liked the look of it and I liked what it was, but dude, those things broke all the time.
That they did, yes. As soon as I got mine, I took the body off and put a Tamiya Ford Bronco body that I chopped up and put on. It actually looked pretty good. But
you put a Dodge Ram body on one once too, and it looked terrible.
No, that was amazing. I loved that one.
And the windshield was an inch and a half in front of the down bar.
No, it doesn't matter where that stuff goes.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. I love those chassis and those bodies and all that stuff and all the good stuff that we did back in the days. It's not going to come back because we've gone through different vendors. The tooling doesn't exist. We're not going to re-release tooling. I mean, I know Associated does it on some of their RC10 stuff, but again,
mold it and clear.
Yeah, it's clear and then it's gone.
People want a clear Wraith, okay?
Yeah. But I'm not saying that we're not going to go down the path of creating other vehicles like 2.2 vehicles and other types of things. There's always that possibility we can do that type of stuff. It's just going to be different. We're just not going to be doing race and stuff that we did in the old days.
Yeah, you have to move forward. And I think that's always a good point to make is that companies that are doing re-res are doing them because they had a lot of nostalgia around that market. Tamiya is great at it because that was their heyday.
Right.
Let's be honest, and I'm not throwing shade at all. That's just when they were super popular, early 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
So to put out something that came out in 1989 again 3 times is cool. But if Axial started doing that, people would just be like, "This is junk. This is garbage by today's standards."
Right.
But you have to remember when the Wraith came out, we we were not in the same, like we were not that far detached from building cars out of, to me, TLTs.
True. Right.
That's true. That's true.
Made out of warm cheese. Like that stuff was just, you couldn't do anything. And I remember we would go to comps and be like, ooh, this place is pretty high traction. We should definitely put on shittier tires so we don't break during the race or the run, the crawl. Like, it's just, we were in a different world. RC Patina guy,
absolutely.
2009, will Vanquish ever release Dirty Harry's again? Nope.
Those are gone. Goodbye.
That's a no. Jeremiah Salberg. Josh goes to work, yells, "The king is here. Where's my coffee?" Then walks around, points. I don't like that.
I could totally picture that.
I've been getting
100%
later each day recently. For some, I don't really know why. It's been cold. It takes me a little while to warm up. Anyway, so I been on my way in. I'm just like I'll stop and just pick up breakfast for everyone. So I'm walking in even later than 9:30, 9:45. I'm like, hey. I had breakfast though. So.
You should spend more time and be a little more productive, Josh. Get up a little earlier, do a spin class, and then get your coffee and get to work.
Or no.
I think Jeremy's got the right idea here with rereading the axial fuel bottle. Start from where you started, Rich.
Oh, there you go. Or the nitro motor, whatever that was called.
Yeah.
I mean, that was...
Yes. Yes. Now we're talking. That's great. Love it.
Yeah. Going to be tricky to remember who. You're welcome, Tony.
Yeah, thanks,
this
Tony.
Is the 1080p version. Just saying.
Yeah, you should try that one. It's a little more expensive than free, but
it's
totally worth it.
I think you still have to pay something, which is.
Oh, do you? Oh.
But yes.
All right. Well,
branding on it. Anyway,
should we do a little unboxing with Rich?
We got So let's talk about this real quick too. The Kaido House thing. So Kaido House,
tell us about that part.
Yeah. So this kind of just Jun Amai is a good buddy of mine. He was a head designer at Mattel for Hot Wheels for several years. Mm-hmm. He was there for 15 years or so, and he and I have been friends for probably 20 years. And he got into he left Hot Wheels, went into do a couple of different things, and then decided to come back and do his own diecast company, licensing with Mini GT. And it's his business, but because he and I have been friends for so long, and I collected diecast for so long, that I kind of offered to help him out. And when you're starting up on a new business, it's kind of hard to find people you can trust or rely on and that type of stuff. So he and I have been friends for a long time, and I've offered up to help him run some of the little events and stuff like that. So we go to the Hot Wheel convention. We'll go to pop-ups and do stuff like that. My wife and I will help sell some of the limited edition cars or things like that. So just kind of helping out a friend, and really that's what it comes down to is just helping him out, and I get to dabble with the diecast stuff. So
yes,
and I get to see what's going on.
The Kaido House ones are so rad. Rich gave me a couple
cool.
at Proline by the Fire, and then since I've also acquired a few more.
Cool. And one thing that people need to understand is that he's not trying to make them true scale cars. It's his idea of what the cars. Yeah. It's his vision, and also what he couldn't do at Hot Wheels.
I actually bought a Hot Wheels with the Kaido across the side of it.
Oh, okay.
One of his cars from way back.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
He had a licensing deal with them as far as the branding goes. They were allowing him to. He was allowing them to use the cars and stuff. But then once he came out with his cars, I haven't seen too many Kaido House logos on Hot Wheels since.
So, is there an order that you want us to do this in?
I'd like Matt, since you haven't gotten. Why don't you open up what I sent you first? And then Josh can open up his. Don't look at yours yet, cool. Josh.
Not looking.
Because I made sure I really put some heartfelt thought into this as to what vehicles I should give you guys. I like that. I know what Josh really likes, and I know what Matt likes. So
yeah, absolutely.
Really wanted to make sure. So,
okay. Yeah. All right. Now I've got them all here already sort of out of the cardboard. So they're just they're in the boxes they come in, which are already pretty cool. But let's open this first one up here. This one's a Nissan Skyline GTR in the Kaido Works livery. I like how these are packaged. There's like a little. Oh, look at you, Josh. Thanks. These are little plastic insert here to keep them from rubbing around inside the box.
Yeah, helps protect them.
Yeah, this is quite fancy. These are all like the rubber wheels and everything. So
aluminum wheels, rubber tires.
Aluminium wheels. Holy cow!
Yeah, the hubs
That's
are
pretty
aluminum.
cool.
The hubs are the barrels are aluminum, and then the wheel is pressed in the design.
And look at this, like it's like kind of got that metallic kind of color movement, color sheen.
Yeah, it's been kind of his little signature thing there. That oil spill, oil color, whatever you call that thing. It's been kind of what he's done with all
You
the
can open the hood too, Matt.
What?
What?
No,
you didn't look under the hood.
I can't get a fingernail under there.
Yeah, that's what he's kind of priding himself too. Is there's a lot of detail on those things where like literally he's putting all the OEM stickers like on the radiator support and on all of those places.
Okay, I got it. Oh my gosh! Holy cow! That's nuts.
Yeah. Strut tower
crazy.
bar. Is that?
I love it.
Yeah, the RB26 in there.
Yeah. That is sick as. That's really cool. I love it.
The fun part about this is I do get to be behind the scenes as well. So I get to see what kind of designs he's coming up with, some of the details. I get to be part of that. So I think that's what the other part about donating my time really is and not really donating. He does help me out a little bit here and there, but it's getting to be able to be behind the scenes on the diecast stuff and coming up with ideas and liveries. I mean, it's still his thing, but he does bounce stuff off of me, so it's kind of fun to watch and see how it progresses. So I get to enjoy that.
These must be wildly expensive.
They're $20 retail,
but you should see what some
really
of the special editions sell for.
That's a really good deal, though.
Yeah, we do have limited editions
on the
secondhand
market.
Yeah, and we have chases as well. So the chase versions are usually like a raw body with the tampos and graphics on them. For a little while, they were dabbling with just changing wheels and tires and stuff, and the collectors didn't like that, so we had to change that up. So we're going back to that Zamac raw finish, but it's kind of like a polished satin finish to it, so they look really good.
Oh, I like that.
And then you have limited edition, which are no more than 499 units. Those sell for $100 when we drop them, but they flip on eBay for like 200, 250 pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And then we have our black limited, and those are what they are. They're black limited. It's basically the same kind of livery, but it's in this nice glossy black or a flat black finish and that type of stuff. It comes in a black box, and those are limited to 150 pieces, and those sell for $225. And you have the hype on them, so they go pretty quick. And these guys will flip them for 400, 500, 600, that type of stuff. It's pretty crazy.
Damn. All right, next up we've got a Datsun.
Yep.
This is
Now, did you pop the hood on that one?
No, I haven't even gotten it out of the box yet.
Oh, I thought you said that you had opened them already. You just
no.
You just took the seal off.
The seal off. Yeah. Sorry. Bear with me here. I'm new to this. Ooh, this is like an off-road 4-wheel drive. Look at this thing. Look at this.
Yeah. That one is
so
the little
cool.
mirror details, the roof rack,
Yeah.
Wow.
Surfboards. It's got surfboards in the base there.
Hey, cool. I'm not buying Hot Wheels anymore.
Yeah, the detail on these is a different level for sure.
I can't get that one out.
Yeah,
There's surfboards in there.
Yeah, they're you have to kind of just pop it out. Yeah, but
right.
Yeah.
Then they go on the roof rack.
You say the hood opens on this one too? Yes.
Yeah, the hood opens on that one, and the detail's pretty good too. Did I send you I can't remember if I sent you a Datsun. 240Z.
Yep,
240Z, the Fair Lady.
Sure.
I don't remember which one I sent.
There's a Pro Street 510, and there is a Fair Lady. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there's this
Lady
one's. That is so cool. I love the tires and wheels on that one. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the Fair Lady. Sort of like
the Fair Lady. To pop the hood, you kind of need
lady.
a 2 2mm wrench through the bottom to kind of pop it through the bottom of the chassis. It makes it a little easier to pop it.
All right. All right, stand by. This is very fun.
I buy mine at car meets on the West Coast. Yeah, that is Josh is peeking. No, this is I got a small handful of these as well, including the Fair Lady Matt's opening right now.
Oh.
Now remember, Matt, the hood on this one opens appropriately.
Yes, from the backwards part. I know.
Right. Don't bust the master cylinder.
Look at this one.
Oh, so that's the red one.
Yeah, we have a red, a white, and a gray version of this car.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, that looks
so cool.
I've got
these are
white one of it.
Oh
here.
yeah. Oh, that's nice.
It is.
These are next level. This is so crazy. Like, look at the exhaust on the back. Look at that. They're not. You're not messing around with these.
No, yeah, that's and again, it blows my mind that we sell them for $20.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know how they get. I don't know how they get detailed with like the mirrors,
detail,
all that stuff on there for the $20.
Yeah,
and I gotta say the decal quality is 10 billion times better too.
Yeah, these guys. So Mini GT is the company that makes them for us. Mini GT does the really hardcore scale stuff. That's another one I've stayed away from because it's like, oh my god, it'd be bad. I would be getting every one of the models because they do a lot of really good work. So I stay away from it. I've learned over my 25 years of collecting Hot Wheels that I can wean myself and be careful with this. And then again, I can justify these because I get the samples and I do the library as well. So there's a Instagram page called Kaido. It was Kaido_GT_garage. And I take all the pictures and I document every release that we've ever done. So you can see all the different models that we've had and what we've done. So yeah, that's all on there. Again, it's part of
They're really great.
My love of that part of the hobby of diecast stuff. It killed me when you couldn't find information about cars and when they released and all that type of stuff.
You should start a spreadsheet.
Now this one might be my favorite, Rich. Mostly just down to the color.
Yeah, that's the one. Go ahead and open up yours, Josh. What color did you get?
This is the 510, Josh. Make sure you get the 510 out of there.
Yeah, I only sent him the one because I gave him a whole bunch of By the Fire. So
okay.
For this one, I just sent him the one.
It's not gonna be orange. I freaking know it.
No, wait. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, Rich, you screwed it up. Rich, you sent him the wrong one.
Oh, dang it! Did I really? How did I?
God damn!
What color did you get?
Possibly do that.
Oh, it's red. Oh, that's too bad.
It is red, but it is sick.
That's so amazing.
Look at the little side exit fender exhaust.
Yeah. It's so great, man.
Yeah.
These are something else.
The Cajun side is so good.
Oh, Rebecca's going to be so mad.
Tubbed up. The license plate says...
She's going to be so mad. Student driver.
Kangsta.
Oh yeah, that's from Sung Kang actually was a partner in this drop from Fast and Furious.
Cool. Yeah, of course.
So
he's listed as the driver on the side too.
So that's why that says it.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
He's got a new podcast with Amelia Hart. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. And I think they're also doing like some other YouTube stuff as well. Like they're going around to visit YouTube guys with their car shows and stuff like that. So
the tub on the rear wheels of this thing.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Nuts.
They did a good job. These are really, really rad. Where can we get? A couple people are asking where can they get these. Rich, you have a website or something.
You can go. So we do sell them on our site, but we do have them priced a little higher because we want really people to go to the dealers to get them. So you can go to titlehouse.com and you can buy some of the models there. But really, any mini GT or diecast or hobby shop should carry them. There's a lot of the hobby grade type stuff. eBay is your other place you can find them too. That type of and then you can go to, I think it's minigt.com, and you can go and check out their distribution list where you can find dealers that carry the stuff. So yeah.
Well, these are super rad. Thank you so much for sending these to me.
Yeah, and Josh.
And also, the orange one is really great.
I know. Which orange one? Man? Is it also?
Oh, I like that. I like that livery as well.
Yeah,
that's pretty nice.
This 510 with orange.
That's
this
red.
one. That's orange.
That's red.
That's red, dude. What's wrong with you?
It's BRE.
It's just a different red. Those are both
a different
red.
shade of red. It's
orange.
That's a licensed car. We're not allowed to do that orange on that BRE, so it had to be
whatever.
Red.
It's orange. I thought I had the orange one. I didn't know.
Do you really think I would have let you have an orange one for
this one? Actually, this one was purchased separately.
Oh, okay.
This one actually came from I believe this one came from Travis, but I've acquired a small handful more. I keep watching for that the C10 or not C10 square body 1500.
Yeah, the C10. You know what? I'll send each of you guys one of those, and Josh, I'll send you an orange one as well.
That they are absolutely beautiful cars, and the packaging is just its own style of cool. Hot Wheels packaging I really like on its own. Like the artwork on it can be cool, but it's obviously very different.
I think you could see a little bit of the Tamiya inspiration there as well.
Yeah, the
absolutely.
Illustrated cover. Yeah. This one has the line work style.
Yep.
Yeah, the GTR.
Yeah, he really likes to mess with the box art and stuff like that to have it be part of
that's cool
experience and stuff. You know, on the box slides.
Has he done any RWB stuff?
No, we haven't done any Porsche stuff yet. He does have a relationship with them, but we're not sure what's going to happen with that on the license. I know there was a question of one of the guys said, they would like to see something else other than Nissan. We're working on it. It was just Nissan was the first one that he's been kind of associated with the 510, the 510 wagon, the Datsun 620, and the Skylines. So he had a role with that to get that part of the business going so people would recognize it. We have Chevrolet, we have Honda, we've got a new NSX coming that is just ridiculous. It is beautiful. And then we have the
NSX or
what's that?
New style NSX or
old style NSX?
Yeah, I was going to say probably old.
It actually has pop-up headlights, and the back canopy opens up, and then you'll be able to see the engine as well in there. So it's got the cover and all that stuff.
That's crazy. Some of the social media posts on the Cato House stuff are super cool too, showing like the early versions, like how what the early prototypes look like in the resin versions and whatnot. Yeah. So if you guys you should check out the social media sites for it, because
my favorite part is that he just like, to him it's just work. So I just take them all from him. So I have the 3D printed versions. I keep all that stuff because I'm a collector. I like that stuff. He's like, dude, I don't understand why you want that. It's like, well, it's kind of, but I get it, because it's kind of like in my office, I'll have a bunch of just RC stuff. I'm like, what am I? And I give it to Travis and to Wyatt and to the other guys. Like, they're like, why don't you want this? It's like, I don't need this much crap in my office. It's like,
which is funny, because when you guys did the SCX-10-3 kit, when that first came out back in like 2020, I was like, sign a pair of the skids for me. So I have autographed skids. You're like, I don't know, what the hell do you want that for? I was like, this is kind of a big deal, dummy.
But again, we're so close to it that you sometimes forget how much it means to the people that are into this hobby. For me, the diecast stuff is what is big, and I like the prototypes, and I like the signatures from the designers, stuff like that. And then when you're working at it this close, you kind of forget that, we're changing. We help people have like other things to do, and they get to build their cars and things like that, and you forget that we do that. We bring that to them, and it's a big deal. So I don't try to take it like for granted, I guess you could say. I guess it's just that we're so close to it. It's just day in and day out.
Well,
but
and we can be working on a project for 18 months, 2 years, whatever. By the time it comes out, we're like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Please, I never
you've
want to
just
see that again.
You've been you got to scroll way back in your phone to get to photos of it from when it was
right.
like, oh yeah.
Yeah. But then again, like when I go to Axio Fest and I get to see people running all the projects that I worked on, it's like, and they're having fun and they've come all the way across the country, or they've spent all this money buying accessories and all that stuff. It's like, damn, that's crazy that what I've worked on has inspired some of these people to do that. And you don't think about that. It's just like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. But,
I get that though. It's a pretty good feeling for sure when you see something like that.
Definitely it is.
Yeah. So am I supposed to keep all the packaging? Is that sort of super key to the whole
it depends.
Or?
Like Josh, believe it or not, he and I have something in common. I'm a loose collector, so I don't keep anything packaged. I do have I saved those boxes because I'm kind of keeping the library of all our vehicles, because again, for him, he doesn't want that stuff, so I take care of it. He loves it, don't get me wrong, but it's just like he doesn't need boxes of his cars sitting around. I'm the nerd that goes in like, dude, I'll put it on display, I'll take it.
Which these, I'm sure that there's a bunch of people in here who are box savers from their RC, which I've known many.
Yeah.
And like that, I can hear Nicole having a panic attack out there. This would be much easier to
That's true. That's true.
Versus the
right.
Like our gets spacey quick.
Yeah. So
I guess I'll keep all the packaging then. That's what you're basically saying. Okay. Good to know.
Scott Blander, thank you. That BRE 510 is awesome. I had an Aurora AFX slot car with the same body in the early 70s.
Yep, I remember that.
Wow.
Yeah. It's cool, but even on the Hot Wheels stuff too, when I was collecting, I ripped everything. Now I regret it to a point, because like some of the cars sell for $1,500 in the package, and I have them ripped open and they're loose. Yeah, I can still get $1,000 for it, but it's like extra $500, man.
Like, if you want to talk. But
that could pay for a lot of portal axles.
I just bought a BRE Datsun as well. There you go. I mean, if you're a diecast person and you want to appreciate it, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, they're really cool.
These are crazy awesome. Thanks so much, Rich.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad we could get you some cars. And support, especially when I first came on and heard you guys collecting Hot Wheels, I was like, oh man, here we go. You guys are nerding on all these Hot Wheels. And
I know. I regret everything. I look through all the stuff that I've got. I'm like, God dang it.
I know.
What am I going to do with all of these?
You know what's funny too? But once you're a collector, you're always a collector. And even though I don't really collect Hot Wheels anymore, like I'll go buy some of my castings once in a while, but I can't help it. If I go to the store, I got to run those pegs.
Yeah, like I'm just going to take a quick look.
Yeah, dude.
You never know.
The problem for me now is like, okay, I'll just stay away from those stores. And then I was at the self-checkout at the grocery store, and they had a whole section there right beside the checkout. And I was like, damn it.
Yeah. And you got to try and be like, okay, I'm just going to kind of look quickly so I don't look like a total dork looking at these toy cars. They all know you're a dork.
Really quick,
they all know. They know you do the fast walk when you come in the door to try and beat everybody to the cars.
Oh,
and then they hear you bang, dropping them on the floor and on the shelf when you're pulling them off the pegs, trying to look for the ones in the back. They know you're a nerd, and that's it. So just,
you know what I find to be the most awkward is when you like round that corner into the aisle and there's just another nerd there already doing it. I'm just like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Like we can't both be doing this at the same time.
Right. Or you're thinking, shit, he got the better cars.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you already got it.
I can just turn around and leave because there's nothing good left here. Yeah.
What is this, Matt? Honk if you are a doofus.
Yeah, that's how I feel every time I'm in the Hot Wheels aisle. Mainly because the kids are like, do you have this one? I'm like, stop talking to me. Get out of here.
Like,
go away.
Fingers are sticky. I can see it from here. Back up.
Find your parents. Leave me alone.
You know, one thing
I'm only looking for Volvos.
It's calmed down a bit. I mean, I still know there's still some of those crazy guys out there, but I remember in 97, 98 is when it really blew up because they were doing these first 40 editions, and that's when they started doing these treasure hunts. And so these guys started to see, and eBay was starting to get big so people could start to see the value of these cars. And I remember going to Walmart, getting in line. There'd be like 6 of us, and we would do that high-speed walk to the shelves. I saw guys throw blows over a first edition 99-cent card, not even a treasure hunt, like just regular cards. Like, oh my, it was madness. And then the funny part was our VP at Losi was a Hot Wheel collector as well. And only about 2 miles from our office was a Mattel outlet store. And on Tuesdays, they would put out new cases. I busted him out there. And he's like, all right, listen. We both took, because I was hourly on the clock, and I only had a 15-minute break. And I had to drive a mile down there, get into the store, look, buy something, and run back. And then when I saw him there, I was like, okay, you can't say shit. We're not saying anything about who does what. And we just kept it on the download that we were out buying Hot Wheels at 10 o'clock in the morning at the local outlet. The VP and the guy in shipping and receiving are out there running around looking for Hot Wheels. Oh. Actually, I was a team manager at the time. So, yeah, that's what we were doing back then. Yeah.
Gunnar, thanks very much. Damn it, Rich just spent $200.
It's just so easy to do somehow.
This was a good question from Jay here. Would it be wrong to buy Kato from Amazon sending out a Christmas list?
I mean,
the wrong place to buy. There's a premium.
It'd be nice
on
to
there,
support
right?
dealers and stuff like that, but I get it. You buy it where you can get it from, and it is what it is.
I don't have a lot of dealers around here.
What?
Knockoffs?
Oh yeah, I haven't.
Interesting.
That's not good to know.
Yeah, maybe. I need to check that out.
Like misspelled or spelled differently version. Might be interesting to see.
Junkie Garage.
And the fun part about this part of the hobby for me too is that I've been able to go travel. Like I went to Malaysia for an event with June, and the collectors there are just as crazy as they are. I mean, June was like a star, like a Hollywood celebrity star. I ended up being like his security. Like I'm like literally having to block people and like, hey, go hide in that office. I'll deal with these people. It was crazy. Like it's insane. And people want an autograph from him and all that. And then I had people wanting my autograph because I hung out with June. And I was like, you really want me to ruin that car?
Yeah, done.
Yeah, but that was fun though too. That was crazy. In Malaysia was pretty fun. So yeah. So I got best of both worlds right now. I got all the RC stuff. I'm still doing that, and then I get to play with the Diecast and have fun with that as well. So it's fun.
Too much fun. Silly little cars.
Do you thank your lucky stars every day that you get to do what you do?
Oh yeah. I mean, I really do. And again, and I've mentioned it before, it is a job Monday through Friday, and it turns into a job, but I'm still extremely grateful that I get to play with these RC cars, get to work with guys that are really good at designing and creative, and like I said, going to events and then seeing people do it. It's like it's amazing. I feel like I got myself here by working hard and getting to doing what I did, but I also had to work through different positions to make myself get to these places. So I really do. It's hard to believe I do that, and then I get to also mess around with my other hobby, which is the diecast cars, and my friend does it, and now I get to be a part of that as well. So, I'm very grateful, and I really appreciate the fact that I get to do this stuff. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that work out there doing jobs that they just don't want to do, and don't like doing it, and they just do it for the check. And I feel for you, so I do. I am grateful that I do have to do what I get to do.
Yeah, it is one of those things. Like it's a level of success on its own right. Like regardless of everything, just being happy doing whatever the work means to it's a big deal. It's a quality of life improvement for sure.
For sure.
It's a great thing to have a hobby, no matter what it is. I think that's
then you should take every hobby you have and just turn it into an
go in as
that you turn into work and ruin all of your hobbies always.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you know what? On a different subject, I got a neighbor update.
You got new neighbors now, right?
We got new neighbors, and they're actually.
Do they wash their clothes outside? Oh,
no, they're very nice. They're very quiet.
They have young.
And it was
children.
so funny, dude. The first day I pull up and I see them pulling in, they're like, "Are you Richard?" And I said, "Yeah." They go, "Oh, the landlord told us all about you. You want good neighbors. We know you want good neighbors. We're gonna be those good neighbors. Don't worry." I'm like, awesome.
We went around and we changed all of the batteries in the fire detectors, smoke detectors.
I had to let the landlord a ladder to change the smoke detector battery before they entered the house. I heard it beeping. I was like, "Oh my god, here we go again." So, yeah, but it was funny though, because I did tell the landlords when they came over and told us that the people were leaving. I said, "Listen, I'm going to tell you again. I had 8 terrible years of people living there. I am going to be your worst nightmare if you do not pick somebody good. I am telling you, you're going to get texts, you're going to get phone calls. I'm going to report you to the city, and I'm going to give your phone number to every person in this neighborhood, and we're going to be calling you. So don't mess around." "Oh, no problem, Rich."
You did it.
Yeah, and so we got lucky so far.
You did it.
Yeah, they're really nice people next door.
Apparently, I missed a super chat from Tom.
Hit starred, Matt, at the top next to live, and it'll go to just the ones.
I did. I sure did. How about a post-apocalyptic 10-axle 1/12 scale based on the SCX6? You know, turrets, helipad, missile launchers, yada yada.
You know, Cross needs some competition. The T-Rex right now is owning that space. You cannot get anything else with dual guns. And they had
4-wheel steering up front.
They had a tire fire in their video. Dropping the ball.
Man. You're not making anything interesting over there.
It blows my mind what these guys like. I don't know how many. Like, are they really selling a lot of those things?
No,
I know. Like, how do they do it then? The tooling cost.
How are they doing it with the tooling? Rich, I think the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Well, I know how they do it, because a lot of stuff, like on the Mammoth, a lot of that stuff is 3D printed.
But just the body alone.
But even to 3D print that stuff and still sell, like, it's just the bandwidth, the man hours, the money involved to do. Like, how are they doing this? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's your friend Logan, who got to be a part of the filming, or at least be around when you guys were out there.
Yeah, that was cool. You came to hang out with us.
Yeah, it must be nice. Yeah. That's fine. Congrats, though, Logan, on that one.
We have 10 minutes left here. Rich, thank you for joining us once again.
Always a pleasure, Rich. It's just an honor to have you on the show. And
I appreciate it coming on and listening.
We're going to have to grab one of the other designers to come on and be like, okay, here's what Rich has claimed that I did. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not going to get any of those guys on here now. I ain't going to spill the beans. Hell no.
Yeah, it's actually, there's been like a complete media blackout from all of Verizon.
Scott Otto, thank you. Any chance of an RBX6? That would be ridiculous, and I can only imagine the strength issues.
You never know on that one. I could see that'd be kind of cool, but yeah, it's even if I said yes today, it's still 2-3 years out, so it's not going to be anytime soon. So, and then you still got the Super Baja Rays, and the Super Rock Ray's gone pretty much, but still you kind of have that high speed. It's kind of like a twist between rock racing and high speed, so it's like, where does it blur the line between low C and axial and that type of stuff? So I don't know.
Right, and I know you're leaving, but that's got to be a real problem to deal with. Like, what product goes in what category?
Yeah, it does, because there's a lot of times you want to do something. It's like, well, and not necessarily like a trophy truck, but could actually do a super scale trophy truck. And I know they've done it before, but
yeah, and you got to decide
super scale, but yes.
You got to decide at the outset, because parts compatibility and well, I mean, you're not afraid to throw low C part numbers in an axial manual. I've seen that.
Dude, hey, I'm even down to ARMA numbers now in the actual.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Well, the dealers get pissed off because they're like, you're making us buy 5 packs of hardware and it's the same hardware. So it's like, all right, well,
Fair.
we'll try
fair.
not to double up on the hardware and we'll just try to use whatever's available and we're going to put in there because you're under the Horizon umbrella. And who cares if Josh is going to read it and then post, you know what I hated about this car? It has armor screws in the exploded view.
It'd be fine if these part numbers in here
Right.
weren't.
You know what, Josh? You just, you have fun at your little company over there where you have one brand. And it's fine.
Two. And we have the same problem, and it's already
Incision.
a pain. So I can't even imagine more of them.
Thanks, Rich, for accepting all of our abuse tonight. Much appreciated.
I love it, dude. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. You guys keep doing what you guys are doing, and thanks everyone else who's on there and comments.
Thanks for the new obsession. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Rich.
Right on. Sounds good. All right, guys.
All right, talk to you soon.
See you.
Bye.
Oh,
It's always fun with him.
It is.
Yeah.
And
those cars are crazy, man.
they absolutely are. It is.
I get a Hot Wheel and they're nice, but what? There's no decals on the front or anything.
It's an electric car. They're boring.
They didn't even they put stuff on the back. They got decals on the back, but they didn't bother.
I think that the
with
rule
the
is 3 sides on a Hot Wheel get detail.
Oh, okay.
I could be totally wrong, but
it seems kind of lame.
And they're not decals. It's a machine.
It's a machine that prints it. I know it's screen print. Yeah.
So yes.
Okay. Well, how many Cato House cars sold in the last hour? Probably a lot. $200 worth of gunner. Oh man, that was good.
Next week, Matt.
Yes.
No, not next week. Maybe next week.
I don't know.
You
tell me.
You might be on your own, depending on some timing.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. I can do that.
Either way, it could still be on both channels now. You can just hit the button.
That's right. You'll still get a channel, which is very nice, even though you won't be there. But wait a second. If people send super chats to your channel and you're not there,
you still have to read them. It's the rule.
Gears, that's on your side. Great guests lately.
Yes, they.
We should get Brandon on the show. Let's get a Vanquish employee.
We can get Brandon now because Brandon has now upgraded his internet.
Hey, all right.
He got fiber internet.
Excellent. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's not just dealing with 2800 baud modems anymore.
DSL.
Holmes
again. Holmes would be a great guest again. We can definitely get John. Now it is not nearly as much of a pain in the butt as it used to be to do guests. So
this is mega easy now.
It's super easy. Rich's phone looked great, sounded good too. So just
actually did look pretty good.
So we'll expand further into rather than just the people that we harass in messages on a daily basis.
But we should get Tony back on the show too. In fact,
yes, I think last time I had Tony on, you were unavailable, and I was like, "Hey, why don't you come on the show?" But yes,
Tiny Tires RC, thank you. Have Nicole stand in for him.
She's the reason I'm going to be missing.
Well, I mean, I would love to have Nicole on the show because the amount of shit we would talk about you would be insane. It could fill 3 episodes.
Quick side story before we go. Monday,
I saw the credit card bill for your latest build.
Monday, we were at the office and blah blah blah. Everyone's sitting around eating breakfast or whatever, and we were talking about whatever we did that weekend or whatever. And I was like, "Oh," I said, "Yesterday it was Sunday." I was like, "I took Nicole to the Nutcracker." They're like,
"Yes, I know what that is."
Like, you went to the ballet? No, I took her. I dropped her off. I came back and got her 2 hours later. I said, no.
How are you married? How are you married to that wonderful woman who gets treated so poorly? What is wrong with you?
What is sweet? She didn't have to hear me.
What is honestly wrong with you?
She got dropped off at the front.
There are some things. There are some things you have to sit through to express your affection for someone. God damn. Have fun.
Came home, worked on my 24 scale a little bit more. Set an alarm. Got wings first.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Was she meeting anybody there, or was she literally by herself?
She's by herself.
You're a piece of shit.
It's not like you can talk during those things.
It's not about... Never mind. Never mind.
She needed me to sit next to her and nod every once in a while.
I don't have words for what you are to people.
You know. What part? Technical construction objects.
It's not so much about trust as it is just she already knows what Josh would do. It's not like Josh is going to like the strip club. He's going home to play with his toys.
So yeah,
I'm almost speechless.
Almost. You know, did she have 2 tickets? No, she knew I wasn't going to go, so she bought herself one. And she goes, and since you're not going, I'm going to buy myself a better ticket. So that's a great idea of you, and I'm happy to provide that ability for you.
Yep. Thanks, Ron.
Just saying.
Hi, Larry.
I can admit that I know that this is not, but this is why we can get along. So I'm just saying. She already got an upgrade by not taking you.
I mean, fair.
Like, all right, well, that wasn't so bad. We can go now, right? Like, that was the intermission. Like, you still go? Stay. You want to stay?
No, that's not true, Gerald. I sound like someone who cares, has some sort of inner feelings.
Oh yeah, what's that like?
Oh man, that's so good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Much appreciated, all of you. One thing. Actually, did this work? It did. Some thanks to people. Did your mic? Your mic stuck.
Oh, mine did. Mine worked.
Tonight, Gunner. My meat belongs in your mouth. Listen, thank you. Poor Man, John Doe, Tom Begg, East Bay Crawlers, Tom Havel, TRD Adventures, RMC, TX, Perry G, Dan P, Jeremiah Salberg, Scott O'Blander, Scott Otto, Gares, and Tom Begg at the end. Thank you very much. To defend Josh, the tiny toys weren't a surprise to Nicole. Just started back up after 12 years away. My wife had no clue.
Amazing. Thanks, Perry G, David Johnson, Travis B, James Jones, Travis B, Thomas Bialzik, Travis B, Tony Thompson, RC Patina Guy, Thomas Bialzik, Junkie Garage, Gunner, My Meat Belongs in Your Mouth, Nissen, Junkie Garage, Tiny Tires RC. Thank you, everyone.
Much appreciated, everybody. There's a chance of Friday night, maybe this week, depending. Possibly.
What are you going to do?
24 scale.
Pass.
Possibly. We'll see. It depends on how close or not close I am. So
I'm gonna go to the Nutcracker by myself.
You would, nerd.
I would find an activity we both enjoyed.
See,
like spending time apart.
Why are you down here? Like,
yeah, I have gotten that a few times. I was like, "Hey, do you want to watch a movie tonight?" No. Okay, I'll go downstairs. Love you. All right, I've got what's on the bench tomorrow.
Yep.
Explaining why I did that back there.
Aha, camel.
Camel trophy on a Land Cruiser. Why not?
Oh, I yeah, forgot.
Oh, General Lesson, thank you. Easy now. Thanks for helping Josh have a great show. You're welcome.
Thank you all. We'll see you next time.
Have a great weekend.
Yes.
We're getting close to the holidays as well. I think we've got another episode, maybe two. No, one more before
the holiday. Yes.
Yeah.
Which is a maybe. I'll let you know.
Which is a maybe, right?
Maybe for me.
Okay. Cool.
So you should
have
a
great night, everybody.
Santa guest on otherwise. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Love you. Bye.
Oh, there's just one end stream now.